Got the beast like all of the 15-year-olds in Walker County. Shut up!
Have some respect!
Yes, sir! And Neo Wrestling, let me introduce to you the one and only, the champion of champions, Damien Saraton!
Let's go, Stone!
Stone Pimps! There was a time when you came to the Dragon's Den and wanted to be trained. You wanted to be a wrestler. And then you came to the best, the ultimate dragon. I put a lot of time into you. But there's one thing I never, ever prepared you for. The wrath that you're about to incur. The match like this with you. So if you ever thought about quitting, now's your time to figure out you're not man enough for this match, this guy, or your era. Because there's some things you just can't teach. I can't teach someone how to be a man.
Here we go, 7th anniversary show. I'm Smooth Pleasing, being joined by Adam Stacks. Big words there from Dragon.
Absolutely. You know, this big match field just starting off Anniversary VII right off the bat with a banger right here. I'm so excited for this one. I've been waiting on it.
Definitely one that the crowd is heavily invested in. No sighting of James Phillips.
Again.
Par for the course as of late. Probably still sipping Mai Tais somewhere on a beach, if I had to guess.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Well, that's not
the pounce, that's it. And we have started off the gate. Oh, let's go.
I was so distracted.
Let's go. Spear on the floor.
Well, this is not how I expected this one to go.
It's exactly how I want it to go, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's go, Stone. I ain't going to hide it. I am fully behind Stone in this match right here.
Yeah, I've noticed
been a long time coming.
The sycophant towards the Phillips over here.
Call it what you will, but that man right there has come a long way in such a short amount of time. And you know what? I'm going to give it to Damien. Damien, that veteran experience, rolling out of the ring when he's against a hot opponent right now.
Oh, yeah.
Stone follows him out, though.
It's one of those you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And
Absolutely.
Damien was trying to fold him, not really being allowed to. Referee Ethan Black calling the action. Always got to keep an eye on Dragon. Never know what's up his sleeves.
The mastermind. You know, everything he said earlier about training and coming to the best, he is absolutely right. You know, anybody that wants to get experience and training in this business around this area knows that the Dragon's the man to come to.
One of the greatest wrestlers in the history of Alabama. Never had a bad word to say about him.
No argument for me other than the bad words. You know, he takes the short road, the easy road off a lot, and, you know, he's really helped Damien do the same thing. And it's just, Damien's good enough that he doesn't have to do that.
Damien definitely plows his own course, so to speak. Looked like
a reversal.
Stone tried to reverse it and was able to there. Just throwing those big forearms in the corner with nowhere for Damien to go. Gonna whip him across.
Power slam. I thought he had him right there, I ain't gonna lie.
Shades of Samoa Joe.
Oh.
Try to get that low grip snap power slam.
You know, Stone couldn't have wrote a better script for the opening of this match. He has been on fire, just a house of fire himself.
Yeah, that youthful exuberance sometimes works, but then it usually catches up with you, especially with a guy like Damien. Oh, collarbone first.
Collarbone hard.
Oh,
to the post.
Well, he might not be able to eat anything but liquid for the next 2 weeks, and now he might need a full rotator cuff replacement.
You know, I'm just going to call it like it is. Those two simple moves have completely changed the pace of this match already.
3 high-impact moves in 3 different areas as well.
You know, it's just you know, they're just you can't discount experience, and that's something that Damien absolutely has.
Just crushed his head there between his knee and the ring post.
That post is really doing a number on Stone.
And right there where his head was is where the corner of that post is. So it's really drove it right into his temple.
Referee's checking to see if Stone can continue. He may not be able to go.
If he knew it was good for him, he'd quit right now.
I don't think there's any quitting the young man.
That's a blessing and a curse. Big uppercuts from the ground to the midsection of Saraton. He's gonna put a stop to that flurry real quick.
Just
2 count only.
Just more experience, you know. It's second nature to a man like Saraton.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's stuff that Stone's going to learn over his career, but he's got a long way to go before he gets there. You can't buy experience. You have to experience it.
Saraton in control. Got 7 big matches for the 7th anniversary. More than normal.
Yeah, it is a stat card. I went over it last night on TikTok for everybody in the area. You know, and like this was one of the matches that I'm really excited about, but that main event is huge.
Oh yeah.
You know, the Open Champion between Alexander Lincoln and Dawson Kimbrell.
There is definitely a case to be made that Dawson kind of skipped the line in the heavyweight or in the open title.
You know, you're not going to get any argument from me out of that because, you know, like he disappeared for a while and he's just now gotten back, but you know, he does have the pedigree that backs a title shot opportunity. And now the Dragon's getting involved. Here's some more of that shortcut, a chop to the throat.
I think he must have had a fly on there. He was trying to kill it for him. He's just eat up with flies, apparently.
You hate to see this. What is the referee doing? Arguing with the fans?
He's talking to Damien. He might have been giving him a hot stock tip. You never know.
You hate to see this. Stone came out ready to compete. Now he's having to fight 2 men. It's just not right.
That's the kind of man that he was trained by, though.
But then again, he knew coming into this match that it was going to be that way. Oh, that left arm and shoulder, all the way up to the shoulder from the post shots earlier, have got to be a problem for the rest of the night for Stone here.
Maybe a good thing that James isn't here to witness this.
Yeah.
I don't know if his ticker could take it.
You know, and at this point, it's almost like Saraton's a surgeon, just going after one body part, really just wearing him down.
Just slicing away.
Because the house of fire that was Stone Phillips in the beginning is completely gone. He is at the mercy of Saraton and the Dragon at this point. And I hate to see it.
Dragon was trying to hold Stone up there so he didn't fall. It's a heck of a guy.
Oh, the boot to the face.
And again, that's at least the second time that might have knocked teeth out. Gonna do it again.
Oh. Come on, Stone. You can get it. Come on, fight through this. Just trying to will my man back into this fight.
Stone definitely in trouble early on here.
He kicked out. I like that. There ain't no quitting Stone Phillips.
No, he didn't. You can't tell.
He's shaking his head.
I'm shaking my head too.
And the fans are getting behind him, the clap going. Oh, and he's fighting back.
There's that raw power on those punches.
Using that right arm, though.
Big clothesline.
Oh, yeah, let's go, Stone.
Looks like he's found his second wind here. Gonna have to keep an eye on Dragon, of course.
Always.
Avalanche in the corner there. Stone off the ropes, and Saraton going to take out the leg. Another veteran move from Damian Saraton.
He's just full of them.
Up and over and drops the bow.
He's been in these matches before, and he knows how to handle them. Stone kicked out, thank goodness.
Damian's smart enough to know how to use that youthful exuberance against him as well.
Absolutely. You know, that's one thing. You know, he weathered the storm, saw an opening, took it, and he has been in control ever since.
Oh, kick to the midsection.
He's never going to walk again. And it's all because of his arm.
Heck of a match, opening match here. Is glad to see this one start off the night because, you know, there's just so much drama between these two.
Going to drop that shoulder again.
It's just been going on for months and months with Saraton versus the entire Phillips family. But last month in Parrish, Damian had a open championship match, and Stone interfered and speared him, which pretty much put an end to that. And here we are. Saraton's getting his revenge as we speak.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake to incite Saraton.
It was a bold move for sure. No doubt about it.
Big punches and kicks.
Oh, I heard that kick. Oh, that's tough.
Saraton signaling to his audience. Oh!
That's it.
Out of nowhere, Stone drops him, and both men down.
I'd like to say that Stone can get a breather here, but the Dragon is right beside him. And at any moment, he can strike.
Definitely not a comfortable situation for Stone. Back almost to his feet here.
Now the Dragon's talking to the referee. Nothing comes of that. Oh, another clothesline.
Takes him right down. Give him another. Oh, wow.
Oh, T-bone?
Just tossed him like he was nothing.
Wow. Uh-oh, the Dragon's on the move. I think the Dragon knows that his man's in trouble at this point.
Trying to get Saraton's attention. Not sure what he's got in mind here.
Uh-oh.
Fireman's carry.
Buckle.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness. You know, that's one of his signature moves there. And it's devastating.
Oh.
And he kicked out. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Referee says 2 count. I would have thought that was a 3 for sure.
He planted him square on the top of his head on that one.
Saraton's inviting the Dragon.
Whoa!
Oh, my God, this is Chase Phillips. Chase Phillips is here.
Wow.
And he's got the Dragon down. Oh!
Wow.
He punched the Dragon.
James Phillips must have just got to the building, coming to even the score.
Look at him. Going right after the Dragon. Uh-oh. Oh, Stone's perched. He's calling his shot. Power slam.
Drops him with the spine buster. Oh, 2 count
Spine
only.
buster. Yes, spine buster. Yes. 2 count, though.
And James Phillips is just going to town on Dragon.
It is so good to see James back around the ring here at New Era.
Meanwhile, Damian Saraton picks up the belt.
He has the belt, but Stone's lining him up for another spear, it looks like.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
And the referee saw it.
So technically your winner going to be Stone Phillips.
I don't think he feels like a winner right now, though.
Doesn't look much like one either.
My goodness.
And just going to town on Stone now after the match is Saraton. James trying his best to stop it.
You hate to see this. I mean, oh, no. What is this?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Whoa, chair shot.
Saraton got out of town just in time. That's a guy we've seen around here quite a bit. Trained under the Dragon with Stone.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah.
Fella goes by the name Raiden, apparently. Wasn't expecting to see him in the ring tonight, but I've run across him backstage here and there.
Seems like he's decided to get in the middle of this.
Making
a save here.
Well, making it real clear which side he's on in this feud as well.
Yeah. Oh, we got an alliance forming. Interesting.
Saraton still champion. Definitely not the way I was hoping to open the show tonight.
And you get a handshake from James himself to put a seal of approval on this. Wonder if James is going to come over to commentary. You know, I've just been filling in for him. This is his spot. I hope he comes and takes his seat from me.
He might do that.
Yeah!
He certainly didn't let me know he was coming.
No matter what happens tonight, the record books will always show that Stone Phillips defeated Damian Saraton.
That is true.
Good job, Stone!
We'll see what happens.
Yep. Oh, they got the one fall in there.
I think that was the Saraton fans.
The Playmaker win Brantley, who called out Action Mike Jackson after their struggles over the past few months.
That is true. Win Brantley not wasting any time for his music to play either. He was out as soon as it hit.
He's all business tonight, it looks like.
Must have a new game plan.
Stick his nose in my business and cost me a victory. 1 week ago, I laid out a challenge to sell here tonight. He had the nerve to stick his nose in my business when he had the nerve to show up tonight.
What?
He's a scared old man.
Mike Jackson's not here tonight?
I haven't seen him in the locker room, to be honest with you.
But until then, I'm not alone taking the count out victory.
Oh! Well, that is a whole different game plan.
The fail-safe, Joe Wood, rocking the coolest shirt in a new era.
I will give him that. It is a nice shirt.
And now we get the Joe chance. I don't think this is the count-out victory that Brantley was expecting.
No. But, like I said, that's a whole different game plan. And when you're a playmaker, you got to have your game plan down. Surprised he didn't bring his fancy belt with him.
Yeah. I mean, if I was the champion, I'd have it everywhere I go. I'd show it off in the McDonald's drive-thru when
Right.
when I was picking up my Happy Meal. We Want Wood chant has started, and Brantley is beside himself.
Very Al Snow reminiscent.
Absolutely.
Was he drawing a line like Opie on Andy Griffith or what?
Apparently, now they just step over the line.
Over the line, dude. Brantley a little bit cocky.
Hey, he's got the plays,
Right. Surprised that these are transferable.
Yeah, I don't think the same game plan could be for Action Mike Jackson versus Joe Wood.
Yeah.
I really don't see it.
That's like preparing for the option and getting the spread.
Absolutely.
Or the running gun, I guess, would be more appropriate. Oh. All that body weight crashing down on Brantley.
Oh, my goodness. Clothesline after clothesline in the corner.
Like getting chopped by Paul Bunyan.
That'll equal things out, though. Poke to the eye.
And he goes to the midsection. Smart. Oh. Ate that clothesline, though. Slam by Wood.
Huge slam.
Oh, and they're going to drop his entire body weight on him on that one.
I give Brantley credit for kicking out of that. That was a barrage of moves that would have put a lot of men down.
Joe charges in. Oh,
full head of steam.
No give there. Devastating crash in that turnbuckle. Brantley trying to get out of the way, get hung up on the ropes a bit. Wood gonna ride it or correct it for him, but not the way he wanted. He reminds me of another very light-skinned fella in that one.
Oh.
Kick to the jaw there, the mandible, if you will.
Playmaker needs to focus on his opponent. Forget about the crowd.
Yeah, these people ain't worth your time, that's for sure.
That's not quite what I meant.
Oh, that's what you said. I mean,
Oh, okay.
everybody heard it.
These are my people.
I don't know if I'd say that out loud.
Man, born and raised in Walker County, proud to be here.
Brantley using the ropes to his advantage in the rules at that. Trying to keep Wood on the ground, which is the best place for him if you're Win Brantley.
Absolutely.
Catches him. Oh!
Because when
He's technically on the ground now.
When Joe's standing up, you get moves like that.
Yeah. Because he was technically on the ground, but not the way Brantley wanted him.
Power after power move. It's just an all-night thing when Joe's in the ring.
Brantley taking his time wisely.
And Joe's going to follow him out to the floor.
Get the big man to run after you. That's smart. Oh. Kicks him in the midsection. Oh.
DDT.
He planked him. Look, turned into a 2x4, which is ironic given his name.
Absolutely. You know, I wouldn't have been surprised if Brantley had got one there. Pulled out a victory with that big spike DDT.
He definitely got every ounce of it on that one. Wood trying to fight back now. Never like when you put your opponent's elbow right by your head. It just invites it. Cutter. Laryngitis cutter out of nowhere.
I got to be honest with you. There's no way that play was in his playbook on that move.
I don't think so.
That wasn't how he drew it up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Wood pull that one out. Not in that manner.
And, you know, if Wood could have capitalized, got on top of him instantly, I think it would have been over. But, you know, Brantley's had a chance to catch his breath, and now he's already working back towards the rope to try to get up.
It took as much out of Joe as it did Wynn. Clotheslines aplenty. Oh, belly to back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What in the world?
There's a DNR.
DNR has hit the ring?
Just distracting to help out their new member.
Yeah, this is wild. You know, they need to focus on their Open Championship tactic or match tonight. Oh, the padding's off the buckle.
It must have fallen off somehow.
Must have fallen off somehow. Is that the way you're going to call it?
I just saw him hit it. That's the first I knew it was gone. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
What an impressive victory for Wynn Brantley. That's probably the biggest win in his career.
If it's so impressive, why are they sprinting from the ring?
Well, I mean, you don't want to.
They know they stole one from Joe Wood here.
When you got a crazy bull, you don't look in the eye, you get away.
And now the referee notices that the padding's off.
That's what you get with a new era ring. James Phillips is to blame for this.
You know, I gotta say it. Brantley, I'm gonna say Brantley pulled that off, and he cheated. And from experience from the match with Action Mike Jackson that was restarted, They sprinted out of here so that the referee couldn't restart this match.
He learned.
But to my right is James Phillips, who is ready to take over his position. So I'm going to step out, and I will catch you later.
It's time for the week. I never been pressed to follow. Keep my eyes on my feet. They don't see it in me right now, but just wait till I hit my peak. That's gonna be the time that they try to take a peek. I'm trying to boom, boom, skirt, skirt, bye, bye. I got my phone in the phone. They did it to me, but I still feel like a bad guy. I've been down bad, I'm just ready to take a bad guy.
Stephen Dunn, first one in the ring. I guess welcome back, James Phillips.
You know, I thought I was going to be joining somebody. I was hoping that you'd be the one getting up and leaving. But
That's rude.
I guess it's James and Smooth again.
I guess you hadn't been listening to the show or the commentary since you've been gone. I've done nothing but praise you, James.
Really?
That's the way I remember it.
You know, I will watch the show. I'm not like WWE wrestlers that don't watch the show to see that people were bad-mouthing on the week before.
Oh, I thought that always worked in wrestling. I mean, I just said you were probably enjoying yourself on a beach somewhere, you know.
I wish I was, but no, not today.
I may have said on the company dime, you know.
How about this match? A couple of young guys going at it that I think should be a pretty interesting contest.
Absolutely.
I got to see Stephon Dunn recently at a fundraiser in Lupton, Alabama, which is nearby. He wrestled Bubba Kaggel in a losing effort, but looked really good in the ring. And now tonight, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
I've seen Justin McKenzie on tape several times. This is my first time to see him in person.
Oh, wow. McKenzie is quite impressive. Not necessarily my favorite attitude, but hard to deny his ability. Stephen Dunn, of course, has had a little bit of a rough road thus far in New Era.
But that rough road has not kept him from being cocky, though.
No, it has not.
He's got all the confidence in the world.
Lock up here in the center of the ring. Pretty evenly matched as far as size, maybe a little height for Dunn.
Yeah, I think Dunn may be the little bit thicker, bigger guy. He a little more muscular build, but I think McKenzie probably flies around a little bit more as well.
McKenzie's got some arms on him and quite cut as well. Got that core strength. Here we go, lock up again. Gonna back McKenzie into the turnbuckles.
Dunn has an extensive amateur background. But again, playing to the crowd.
Could cost him. Takes out the leg. Cartwheel. Oh, big drop kick.
And that's what McKenzie's going to do. He's going to use that speed.
One count only. So who's I'm not so familiar with Raiden, I believe is his name, who made the save.
Raiden, yeah, made the save tonight.
Yes.
He's been training at the New Era Wrestling School. He trained under Dragon for a long time with Stone.
That was my understanding.
It was good to see him come make that save because I'm not in much of a condition to be making saves these days.
Well,
I just had to get out there when it was about to be 2-1.
You handled yourself pretty well there. I mean, considering you were going up against a legend here in Alabama.
I can throw a punch. That's about all I've got these days.
You know, I've never had a bad word to say about the Dragon. Love that guy.
Yeah. I've heard you say a few bad words about him.
I don't remember that, James.
McKenzie, look at him flying.
I think maybe your medical condition has affected your memory.
That is a possibility. McKenzie puts Dunn back in the ring. Goes for the cover. One
count again.
That's 2 times now we've seen just a 1 count. It's a little early for him to even be going for the pin there.
Dunn certainly not taking his time and resting while getting pinned. He's getting right out of that thing. Must have some amateur background. Though I suppose one would get you beat there. Reversal from
reversal
Dunn.
there, yeah.
McKenzie trying to fight his way out of it. Go behind.
McKenzie with a good job there reversing, but he's playing into Dunn's game here.
Yeah, it seems like he's definitely fallen for his plan. Oh, good German.
He held on to it.
Looked like he was going to bridge, but he didn't. Referee Black was on top of things, though. He was right there ready to make the count.
Another one, but he's still held on. He's going for triple German suplexes. He does with a bridge. One,
there it is.
Two.
2 count only.
Close, though.
Ethan Black, the official, was blinking on his first name.
Come on, man, huh? Let's go, huh?
Right in position, though, where he needed to be. Dunn now, taking his time a little bit here. Probably not the tact I would go with, considering how explosive his opponent is.
Dunn hammers him, and then a stiff chop there.
White.
McKenzie fighting back.
Apparently the locker room a big fan of McKenzie. You can hear the hollering all the way from here.
Oh, another.
Oh!
These guys just letting each other have it.
Oh!
Into an enziguri.
Wow, what an exchange, James Phillips.
Well, both these guys, they know what a win could do for them here in New Era Wrestling.
Especially here at the 7th anniversary show.
It doesn't get much bigger than this. Third match of the night. I got to watch most of the. Well, I did watch all the first one,
yes.
But then I did not. I did not get to see any of the second match because I was checking on Stone.
Your adoring public.
Got my friends here. Jim Tom. He's an old buddy of mine.
All right. Oh, I thought that was going to be it, James. That was 2 7/8.
That was definitely a close one.
I bet you can't even leave the house without somebody coming up to you, huh?
Well, it's difficult some days to be a minor celebrity, I guess. Is that it?
Complicates a trip to the Walmart, I'd imagine. Just stay down, says Dunn. He's trying to reason with him.
He wants him to stay down, but McKenzie keeps fighting.
He's got the heart of a lion for sure. Referee letting us know that he has indeed not given up.
He's working him over there with that ankle lock. Pulls him back to the center of the ring. McKenzie was trying his best to get to the ropes.
Really a very impressive match so far. Every match tonight's been great, and we have nothing but bangers left down on the card.
McKenzie makes it to the ropes.
Taking advantage of the 5 count.
When we've already had the Champion of Champions match, title match, and we got some other title matches coming up later. We got the tag team titles on the line. And then,
of course, the
Open
strap
Championship.
match and the Open Championship as well.
Oh, that strap match, you talk about a banger. That's going to be a banger. Look at him go.
And
great
cover.
move there.
2. That's got it.
McKenzie pulls it out. He gets the victory.
Oh.
Huge win for McKenzie to boost him up the rankings here in New Era Wrestling.
Yes, it is. Continuing his, I don't want to say a hot streak because he hasn't necessarily racked up the W's, but he has been impressive in every contest.
And Stefan Dunn looked great in defeat, but still another loss for Dunn.
Yeah, Dunn gave him everything he wanted, though. Once again, the winner, Justin McKenzie. Got another big match coming up next. We didn't even mention the #1 contender 4-way.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun match as well. Several guys who have been in the win column a lot. So somebody's got to come out ahead.
Show of sportsmanship from them.
Yeah, look at this. So some mutual respect from both guys.
Let's go.
He definitely came about it honestly. Referee going to help McKenzie to the back.
I bet you hate to see that, don't you? The show of sportsmanship is probably your least favorite thing in wrestling.
It just depends on who it is and when, how it works. I'm surprised McKenzie trusted him, to be honest with you. Not sure that I would have. Just a mini meet and greet here at the entrance.
I like she reminded us there, no countouts and no DQs in this fatal four-way.
And just one fall as well, which is perhaps the most important part.
Who do you give the advantage to in this match with four guys coming in, all four on hot streaks?
That's a tough one, James. I mean, it's hard to bet against Uten.
I know you love Sleazy C.
That's true as well. Or is true, rather. Yeah, I mean, like I said, all four of these guys, just unbelievable talents. Really, if I had to, as far as recent accomplishments, I believe Aiden Andrews would be my pick as he enters.
And he is the first guy out.
But, I mean, Azrael is always going to be a problem. And then you throw in Pierce as well. He is a tough customer. He ought not talk that way about himself. No one's irredeemable.
Ha! And the second man in this match.
Here he comes. Now being accompanied by Harley.
Sleazy C.
That's as animated as I've ever seen him, I believe.
Yeah, he seemed quite excited walking out of the curtain.
I mean, it's a big match, big opportunity.
Uden making his way around the ring. And he's been within grasp of the New Era Wrestling Open Championship several times this year. Had quite the showing in the Resolution Rumble. The fans not very happy to see Sleazy C. Now our third man.
That's like saying the crowd wouldn't That's like saying this crowd wouldn't appreciate fine art, you know?
That is, well,
They don't have the palate for it.
I don't know if I'd say fine art if I'm talking about Sleazy C.
I don't know. It all depends on your definition. You have to have the eye for it, you know?
I'll tell you, I haven't been here in several months, barely this year, but I have seen tape, and this guy right here has impressed me. You talk about somebody who has improved in the ring in the last, 2 years?
Absolutely, yeah.
He has stepped up and put himself in a position tonight to get a #1 contender shot.
Really seems to have had his nose to the grindstone, so to speak. Grinding it out and getting better day after day. And you have such a wild card in Brother Azrael. Of course, has past issues with Uten.
He's also teamed with Andrews in the past.
Uten as well, obviously. It's what led to much of their troubles over the last couple months, or several months.
I've got to tell you, I really think Brother Azrael is my pick to win this one. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to pin him. Of course, in a match like this, he doesn't have to be pinned.
Exactly.
But
so hard to handicap.
It's going to be hard to get him off of somebody if he's trying to pin somebody.
Yeah, you got to have your head on a swivel in this one. You can't get distracted fighting one guy on the outside or your whole opportunity could go up in smoke.
When you see him under the mask here on his entrance, but when he takes that mask off, there's really not a big difference between the mask and his face. There's not a lot of emotion.
Same level of intensity, I would say.
He's definitely ready to hurt somebody.
That's why I'm so surprised he's decided to pay attention to what these fans think and go down this path. I believe he's lost.
I feel like he needs a choir in the background to sing him in here.
This is awfully upbeat for his attitude. Going to be fast and furious here in just a matter of seconds, James.
Yeah, the introductions are over. Our ring announcer leaves the ring.
This is the first time you've heard her sing live as well, I assume.
Yes, it is. She did a fantastic job.
I, like many people, when I heard her for the first time, assumed that it was a recording.
She did an outstanding job on the national anthem tonight.
Multi-talented, lucky to have her here in New Era. Trying to shake the hand of Sleazy C.
Sleazy C.
Oh,
how about that?
Knocked it into his own face. Aiden's having none of it either. Aiden does a great job of putting off that lackadaisical, uncaring attitude, but it's anything but the truth. Easy for me to say.
Well, and you can see just how he's put together. He's definitely not lazy in any way.
Oh, no.
Moving.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Takes down Brother Azrael.
STO out of nowhere.
Pierce comes back.
Using the old school one strap.
You got Uten and Azrael on the outside. Pierce and Andrews on the inside.
Pierce reminds me of like a mix of Sammy Callahan and one called Manners.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very stout, but also kind of has that element of you don't know what position and angle he's going to come at you with, like Sammy. Big chop there. Reversal, able to slow himself and deliver the kick there.
The thing about Pierce, too, he's a lot more agile than you would think from looking at him.
Yeah, quicker on his feet than you would imagine as well. And deceptively strong. Azrael's where he needs to, or in a good spot for him to be if you're one of the opponents here.
All that strength and agility, though, didn't really help Pierce when he gets attacked from behind by Uten.
That is, yes, accurate. Whoa. Lit him up with that chop, and they're going back and forth.
And now Azrael on the outside going after Andrews.
Trying to top the chops earlier from Dunn and McKenzie.
Pierce spitting the hand.
Good use of the feet there from Uten. Now he's just going to pound him in the corner. Meanwhile, Andrews and good brother Azrael on the outside going at it. Said you got to be careful, though. Quick roll up in the ring, and you could be done.
Uten tells the fans to be quiet, and we could hear that shot.
Shockingly, they listened.
They did listen. Now they're not. And Pierce comes back.
Had to fully extend there to make the contact.
Nice standing drop kick, though. Kind of a shotgun style.
Hooks up. Spins out. Did he just slap him?
He pulled himself into it looked like a slap to me.
Yeah. Insaguri again takes Pierce down.
Going for the pin. Azrael breaks it up and Pierce kicks out.
How quickly Azrael was able to get into the ring there. That's amazing. He's so big and stoic, yet he can really turn it on.
Azrael is just a powder keg. I mean, he's such a, I hate to say it's a small package, but he is a small package. He's not the tallest guy in the world, but my goodness, he can move and
he's like a titanium fire plug.
He's huge. He's huge but small. Does that make sense?
It is. It does. If you're from Walker County. So the people who are listening, they'll understand.
They will know what I'm talking about.
I'm lost. I don't know. Uten. And I was going to say, what will the element of Harley being added to the side of Uten?
Well, and Harley can do that as much as she wants to. There's no disqualification in this match.
Oh, that's very true. You can just do it right in front of the referee.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
And the referee was asking her to stop, but she doesn't have to.
That's all he can do. Just ask.
Nice slam this time. Look at Azrael move and fly.
Cover 2.
Andrews able to break it up.
2 count only.
Azrael got high up in the air that time. I'm pretty sure his body was parallel with the top rope.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Andrews and Azrael going toe-to-toe here.
Clubbing forearms from each man.
Kick to the midsection.
Chop from Andrews.
He brought that one from left field.
Yeah, an overhand chop that time.
And big hands on Azrael as well.
Man, these guys. Yeah, Azrael's hands, it's like getting slapped by a
catcher's mitt.
Well, I was going to say a frying pan.
Oh, yeah, that's accurate as well. Backhand is there. Goozles him.
Oh, works to get him up. Now he does.
Oh! Andrews tried to fight it and eventually counters with the cutter.
Reversal into a stunner there, or
Laryngitis crusher. Charges in.
Back. Charging knee that time.
And that might have done it, but Pierce in the ring, so he's got to change his attention.
Pierce pulls him up into another clothesline. He does it again. He's got him.
Oh! Eats the forearm back into the corner, moves. European uppercut, clothesline, sweeps the legs.
Pierce is on fire here. We haven't seen Uten in a while. He's still outside the ring.
Taking his time to recover, I assume, over by Harley. Tough to tell from our vantage point.
Look at
Cannonball. Got the strap down, so you know he means business.
Was he trained by Mac Jackson?
Yeah. I do not know. It's fair. Fair to ask. Going up now is Andrews. Perhaps a superplex in mind. He might kill Azrael, though.
Yeah, Azrael, as you mentioned, now standing up.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was rolling right into the danger zone there.
But he looks like he's got bad intentions on his mind. He takes a kick to the gut.
Andrews smart enough, though, to see him coming and get the kick. Unfortunately, wow.
Pierce steps off Azrael.
Parkour.
Innovative move. Goes running in. European uppercut. Another one, this time to Azrael. Comes back to Uten.
Really more of a back elbow.
Oh.
And he about got decaffeinated.
And he goes down. Azrael.
Oh. Hard landing on that shoulder for Andrews.
Now, Azrael standing in the middle of the ring. The other three competitors all hurting.
Is he going to deliver his version of everybody gets some?
He fires up the crowd. Avalanche.
Oh.
Another avalanche. And now into Pierce. Makes it 3.
Back into Andrews for a second helping.
And it's a merry-go-round of avalanches now.
Azrael showing out.
Uten with a kick to the face. Oh, a spear this time.
I got to give credit where it's due. Stone pulled off quite the spear earlier tonight as well.
He did. He hit one on the outside of the ring. It really shook Damien.
He looked like he'd been eating the spinach coming out to start. Uten trying to put this thing away, perhaps. Knee to the face, ducks it. Modified cutter there.
Kind of a similar to a blunt force trauma.
And Uten gets the heck out of Dodge, perhaps wisely. See what these two do.
Looks like a stare down between these two guys.
Haven't really crossed paths so much in this matchup. Another handshake. Let's just do it, guys. Come on. Wasting valuable time letting their opponents recover.
Well, I think both men needed a breath.
Oh, I don't doubt that as well.
Look at that.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
I might get some souvenirs to the brutal pile driver.
Tooth fly out after that.
I was going to say you might have some souvenirs for the fans after that slap. Oh, covers Christian.
Oh, wait. He broke it up. He broke it up.
Did he get his hand under the referee, maybe? It was as late as it possibly could be. Andrews.
Oh, into a pedigree.
Drops Uten now. Got 3 men down. What's he going to do? Curb stomp for Uten as well.
Uten could be done.
Oh, he gives one to Pierce.
With Pierce getting back in the ring.
Wow.
And what a win. New #1 contender.
I bet on the right dog. That's for sure. We agreed to 100, right, James?
Is that what we said?
I believe. We'll have to check the tape. I don't know.
How about a package of ramen noodles?
I mean, he could at least spring for a gift card to, like, Stackers or something. Huge win, though, for Andrews, who's been on a bit of a rocket ship towards the top as of late.
He really has, and I mean, he's so impressive in the ring.
Came up just short in the Keystone title match. Really been within, I mean, just an inch of.
I don't really see how you like him so much because he doesn't seem to have a terrible attitude.
Yeah, I like people you don't know what they're thinking, where they're coming from. Element of surprise.
I mean, he doesn't pander to the fans, but he also doesn't
He
seem to be a
walks to
bad
the
guy.
beat of his own drum.
Maybe so.
Often what makes people think you're the bad guy, quote unquote, is when you live by your own set of rules.
Well, that is definitely true. We've still got Pierce and Asriel in the ring.
Both of them trying to console the other.
Pierce took the pinfall. I still, Asriel and Uten, they got to be somewhere pretty high in the rankings still. They didn't take the pin.
Yeah.
Didn't get the win, but both those guys have been very impressive so far in 2025.
Asriel really setting a path for himself as a singles wrestler. Had been in the tag team for the last year or so.
And possibly one half of one of the best tag team champions we've ever had here.
Absolutely. Of course, that all fell apart when Uten stepped in to defend the title with him, leading to the feud they've had. We'll be back with more action right after this.
That's what I was in losing his shit about
bad it wasn't your face or your whole body. Anyway, Bubba, I know we're supposed to have this strap match. I was looking forward to beating you up, but about a week ago, I had emergency surgery on my Achilles. So sadly, there's no, how is it alive? I just came out here on crutches. I was literally in the hospital getting surgery. Shut up. You don't believe it.
Tell us the story.
Would you like to see the X-ray?
Tell us the story.
I can go get my father to pull up my chart right now and show you the X-ray.
You ain't the most credible source now.
I'm the most certain to beat you up. You can take it for free. So here's the thing. We're supposed to have the strap match, but ain't no strap match happening. But you came out here to fight, so I don't want to, disappoint you and not have an opponent for you. And the people obviously want to see you perform. So I got an opponent for you. You just ain't having no strap match. So my replacement for the night is a prospect from the state of Georgia making waves. He is known as the Last Dragon, Cassius King.
Well, how about that, Smooth? We've got an injury and a replacement here.
Yeah, that's
Cassius King.
I hadn't seen Brandon Watley in the back. No idea that he was injured. I don't guess anybody did.
I had not seen Brandon Watley in the back, actually.
Right. I said I never saw him as well. Same with you, though. You were hiding somewhere.
And now, this throws a wrench in everybody's plans. And is it going to be a strap match or not a strap match? Watley said no.
I mean,
I would think if Cassius King was going to step up, maybe he would step up into a strap match.
Well, there's been a lot of animosity between Watley and Bubba, so the strap match would make sense.
It would. Yeah, and you
Cassius
mentioned
King.
the animosity. Watley and Bubba's animosity goes back a long, long time.
That is very true. While you were gone, Watley returned with a mask and attacked Bubba Kaggel, costing him a title shot, or a shot at the title.
There's been a lot of people in masks while I was gone. I had some people say they thought it was, somebody said they thought it was me. I've got one leg. Like, you should be able to tell if it's me.
I mean, you got to the ring pretty quick earlier.
Well, I was trying to save my son.
Right. So you can get motivated.
But a lot of masked people, though, haven't you noticed?
Yeah, I have. It's been a bit of an epidemic, if you will.
Oh, we started off.
I'm not sure if no.
Bubba still have a strap.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
There he calls for the bell. We're officially underway, I guess. I don't know. The referee's just going to let this go.
Where did Watley go?
Watley's on the far side of the ring. Probably behind the turn post for you. Uh-oh. King in trouble here.
Oh, Kaggel catches him, throws him all the way across the ring.
That's quite a good friend to step into a strap match for you. Even though he said it wasn't going to be a strap match, I mean, that's what was booked.
Well, Bubba's still got a strap in hand, so.
Referee just giving up, trying to get it from him, I guess.
Bubba's about to strap him, and
King wisely got out of there.
I don't know about his wrestling ability yet, but he's a smart guy for running away right now. Yeah, I see Watley and Kaggel there staring at each other.
Nothing Watley can do. He's literally on one leg. You know how that goes.
Well, I wouldn't have minded if Kaggel go ahead and strap him. Oh! King gets the strap, catches Kaggel.
He wasn't going to waste no time since Bubba hadn't let his go.
Oh, but Kaggel gets his back.
Referee trying to tape the strap to him, but I don't think we're going to have time for that. It's hot and heavy.
Referee almost got strapped there himself.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that. An errant belt to the eye could be a bad for everyone since he's the only ref we got.
And Kaggel straps King. King hasn't had a chance to really get any offense going. Now he fires back.
Gets him in the midsection there to at least disrupt the momentum. Bubba able to take control back pretty quickly, though.
Kaggel, without a doubt, one of the strongest competitors in New Era Wrestling.
He's got that dad strength. And Walker County math.
That's right.
Choking him now. I guess well within the rules of a strap match. I think we're all kind of in the dark exactly what the rules are in this one. Is it a strap match? Is it not a strap match?
It looks like it is a strap match, though, at this point.
There is no denying that your children have received your genes.
Yes. I got to tell my daughter happy birthday during the
That's
intermission.
awesome,
Today's
yes.
her 18th birthday. Just graduated high school, going to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide.
War Eagle.
I knew you'd be an Auburn fan.
I can't fault, because I'm smart. But I can't fault your children for their lineage.
Well, I think it's probably because you're from Coleman.
Yeah. Now that's where all the sidewalk alumni live for Alabama. Or Walmart alumni, if you will. Choking him now is...
He's letting him have it in the corner there.
Your adoring public just can't pass it up. Oh! Drop kick there. They're not on. Oh, whips him across the back. Oh! I guess you wouldn't spring for the air conditioning for the building tonight, James.
Well, you know.
Even the crowd's complaining.
It is a little hot in here.
It is warm. That's why I have my personal fan. I'm a man of pampering. Oh!
Kaggel fires
My
back.
goodness.
Instead of a chop,
Oh!
a strap across the chest.
See, what I don't like about these straps is half the time they don't make that much noise, but they hurt every time they hit you.
Oh, they hurt.
Back elbow there, gonna go coast to coast and charge in. Knees to the midsection, right in the sternum there for King. Don't know anything about this guy other than Watley called him up.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about him.
Two.
Watley said he's a high-rising prospect from Georgia.
I know you're from Georgia, man. Both of them kind of just stalemate here. Bubba trying to get back to his feet, as is King. Need to have this guy versus Ace Haven at some point. King versus King. Oh! I think that one got him in the kidney. Ah! That's like a Tasmanian devil of belts.
Oh! That's vintage Bubba Kaggel right there.
That's the belt shot you get when you make your old man so mad he doesn't even know what to do. He just starts swinging.
Just start swinging out of every direction.
Another back elbow from Kaggel. Well in control at this point in the match. Finally dropped that belt. He's been holding on to it for dear life.
My dad was known to whip a sibling just for the heck of it sometimes.
Just pick one at random?
Yeah, my brother would piss somebody off. You know, he'd get them mad, and then they'd be like, hey, it's your turn. And I hadn't even done anything.
That's for what you did and didn't get caught.
Right.
Knees there again from King. Oh, drives it in the side of the head of Kaggel, and that takes him to the canvas. Maybe knocked him loopy.
King landed a little awkwardly looked like on his ankle. He's up.
Trying to pull Bubba back to his feet. Probably not a great idea, and he's in the fireman's carry. Drops him. That might be it, James. And it is.
And that was it. Bubba Kaggel with the win.
Here's your winner, Mr. 1985, Bubba Kaggel.
There's not the intensity out of King that we would have gotten out of Brandon Watley, unfortunately.
Well, and I was going to say, I don't think that's the win that Bubba Kaggel wanted. Bubba Kaggel wanted some retribution, and he wanted to be strapping Brandon Watley.
Absolutely.
But still picks up a victory.
And the big question, how long is we going to have to wait to see Bubba get a hold of Brandon Watley?
Well, I got to think, I mean, if Watley has a ruptured Achilles that they've done surgery on, I mean, you're talking about a 6-month to a year process before he gets back in the ring.
6 months probably on the hopeful side.
Right.
But you know the mentality of professional wrestlers. They often don't take enough time to heal properly.
With Kaggel picking up the win, though, I did an interview earlier this week on WJLX in Jasper with Kaggel and Lincoln, and Kaggel was saying then, you know, if I get a win, I'm coming back after the belt. So he wants that New Era Wrestling Open Championship.
Well, he's got a guy in front of him in line, at least, in Aiden Andrews. But, you know, people like him and Dawson just get to skip to the head of the line. So
right. Well,
the way you run things around
Dawson
here,
is a former 2-time champion, though.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been around as much as you lately.
And you got to think, Brandon Watley doesn't like this walk back on crutches listening to hit me with your best shot.
I mean, that's never fun to hear, much less in this context.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
Another big one.
It's championship gold the rest of the night.
I mean, like I said, this has been really like an all-star, or a WrestleMania, if you will, you know. Had all the big matches here tonight. Had to make a few changes, obviously, but still been a great night of action.
Now we've got one member of DNR.
Where's Jasper?
Where is Jasper Reed, and why? What are they so upset about?
Apparently they're unhappy with the music lady. Those are probably high-dollar frames that just got broken there. I guess they cost $16,000.
$16,000 for those Dollar Tree glasses?
Well, you're an aficionado of the Dollar Tree, so I'll take your word on it. I mean, outside of Matt.
What is this? What is this music?
I think this is the music that they used to dance with an unconscious Amy Haven in Parrish, Alabama.
Look at Jasper Reed coming out in what I can only describe as alpaca wear, I think.
That's fine clothing, James. There's a fashion scene that exists outside of Walker County, you know.
I'm pretty sure that he had said last year he was going on a mission trip to like Peru or somewhere. And then he came back with this jacket.
I know he's got a better attitude recently.
And what's been the deal? Well, we'll let her give the introduction.
Samuel going back to his given name, paying respect to the Dotson family.
Is he related to that Dotson guy that I've never gotten along with?
I believe that's the rumor.
I thought his name was Dean.
Apparently he pulled the wool over all of our eyes. Perhaps New Era forced him to change his name.
He tried to act like a nice guy for a little while.
Maybe that's why he did it, because he was afraid he would hold it against him.
If he's got that Dotson blood running through his veins, though, there's nothing nice about him.
Cunning and tactical. Yeah, one of the most uncomfortable things I've seen in a New Era ring was Jasper dancing with the unconscious body of Amy Haven in Parrish. It felt dirty in many ways.
Well, look at the modern day Kings and their queen. Well, I guess you got the king, the tragic prince, and the queen.
You know, I believe if I was Ace, I would have told Amy to stay at home on this one.
Amy Haven is looking as beautiful as ever tonight.
Oh, I agree.
And, I mean, you know, you
But
can't.
given the transpirings in Parrish, Alabama, I don't think I'd want her anywhere near Jasper.
Well, no, you can't fault Jasper Reed for, you know, thinking she's attractive, but he's really crossed over into some creeper territory in my book.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the video.
I mean, you've had the police called on you for staring at women oddly in public places, I think, but
I believe you have me confused.
Most of us don't have that experience.
It's an isolated incident. It was a misunderstanding. I was bird watching. Just like the old man McFly. George, that's his name. George McFly.
And the Kings won their championship from DNR.
That they did. And I would have. Oh, that was feedback.
That was a whistle, I think.
Yeah, that's disturbing. You imagine hearing that as the come home whistle? I'd be terrified. You'd think we'd see an even higher level of aggressiveness out of Ace Haven here tonight.
Yeah, I would think so. What was the video I saw of Jasper Reed dancing with like a comatose Amy
Yeah, that's what I
Haven?
said. One of the most disturbing pictures in a New Era ring.
What in the world was that all?
Had his own music playing and everything. It was wild.
So strange.
And that happened at a school, James.
Oh, yeah, he's not allowed within at least 500 feet of most schools now.
I would imagine not. But he's got all the learning he needs. Playing mind games off the jump.
Reed quickly tags out.
I think Jasper's been able to get inside the head of the Havens maybe more than anyone.
Well, and I hate to be devil's advocate here, but, you know, that's been something that Ace Haven has done over the years himself.
Yes.
Played a lot of mind games, so it's odd to see somebody else doing that.
And a veteran like himself, usually you can see all the angles, but I don't think he saw this coming. I certainly didn't. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
As we said, who knows mind games better than Ace Haven?
See if I thought he might make the tag.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was going to tag out, but
see what happens here in the early goings. Big opportunity again for DNR to regain those tag team championships. You know, they've had a lot easier road since you've not been around to throw them to the wolves every month.
Well, they haven't gotten the opportunities though that I had given them.
I mean, did you give them the title match?
I believe so.
Okay. I knew that was right there on the edge.
And they won it kind of in a fluke fashion.
They did. But hey, always going to have those names in the history books.
I thought they would be pulverized in that match.
See, I knew you had an ulterior motive. Dean complaining to the official, Dotson.
He's Dotson now.
That's It's a hard one to relearn.
Well, I understand why he didn't want to be called Dotson.
Well, he's not nearly as burly as the Dotson we're familiar with.
No, that other Dotson, he's a tad bit overweight.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
And a little bit of a mayonnaise color.
Yeah. Looked like he's been underground a lot.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
Drops the knee, does Haven. That bony knee's got to be even more painful than most.
Well, there's not a lot of thickness on Dotson either to absorb that knee.
Yeah. I mean, the body fat percentage in this match has got to be the smallest maybe in New Era history. I don't know, Dunn and McKenzie earlier as well.
Is it possible to have a negative BMI?
I think the only one that really balances it out is Jasper. Complaining to the official here. I'm not sure what he's getting at. I think he wants Ace Haven is what he's trying to imply.
I've got a sneaky suspicion that he really wants no part of Ace Haven.
See, Ace trying to interfere. But DNR finally co-main eventing, which is something they deserve. They probably should be in the main event. At least I have somebody to cheer for in this one.
I thought for sure you'd be cheering for our champion, Alexander Lincoln, in the main event.
It's like watching Alabama play Georgia. There's no winners.
I would look at that as 2 winners on the field.
You got them crimson glasses on now. Whoops him off the ropes. Shoulder tackle from Reed. Both sides a little bit slow starting here, finally starting to get into the flow of things. Cam floats up and over, drags him to the canvas. Off the second arm drag.
Gets him over that time.
Ducks
Missed
it.
by Reed. Look at this. Catches him.
He looked like a drunk coming out of a bar.
Yeah, he was. He did. He looked upset.
He was just like a crash
child,
test dummy.
A child just floundering and flailing their arms because they weren't a toy at Walmart, you know.
Or don't want to go to bed. Ducks under. Tag to Ace Haven. Not sure if they saw it. Blind tag up to the top. Double drop kick.
Ace Haven takes him down.
And
DNR both on the outside.
Reed and Dotson head for higher ground wisely.
Looks like they've huddled up out there.
Uh-oh.
Might not be a good idea because Ace Haven
over
the top.
He hit solid, too.
Lands on the crowd.
Not the literal crowd. That'd get you sued.
Well, that would. Almost lands in the crowd.
Very close. That was what I was worried about when the move started. But excellent trajectory for Ace Haven. Been doing this a while.
Ace was checking under the ring there for a minute.
I think he was trying to find Jasper. I'm not sure where he disappeared to. I don't see Wynn either.
Did the 2 of those guys go under the ring together?
There's some movement on the ring apron. Ace in the ring now. In control of Dotson, drops the elbow. I'd be afraid they'd pop up over there on Amy's side.
Well, they both came back up. Ace Haven's calling for old school.
Mike Jackson's not here, so I guess he's got to fill his shoes. His size 8s.
Do you have to get permission from Jackson to do this on the nights that he's not here? Is that the?
I could not tell you.
Him off, but onto his partners.
Well, that wasn't.
And now he's popping.
That's bad
Ace
luck.
is already back up.
That didn't work out the way he intended. Oh!
No, Dotson was hoping to catch a break there and definitely did not.
He almost caught a break of his jaw. As Ace came off the top rope there, tag to Cam. Drops him. Nice combination. 2 count only. And Jasper was in no hurry to try to make a save there. Nice shot. from Cam.
Is it just me, or has Jasper Reed not seemed that he's had a fairly easy night so far?
Yeah. He doesn't seem happy.
He doesn't want to get in the ring.
So I think it's all part of the master plan. Big splash there from Dotson.
And is the playmaker calling the plays, or play caller? What's his name?
Playmaker Win Brantley. He's got the strategy for victory. Although he had to make it quite the change in plans, as he did not have Mike Jackson come out, but Joe Wood. Oh!
But he did pick up a win tonight, though.
That he did. Big win for Brantley. Probably the biggest one here in New Era for him.
Smart pin attempt that time by Jasper Reed. Keese kicks out. Now Reed working him over in the corner.
Now, if they're smart, and I know they are, they're going to keep Cam in that corner so Ace can't get the tag.
Now, did you just say you know that DNR is smart?
I mean, look at what they've been able to accomplish here.
Well, that's not what you've said in the past about those two guys.
I don't recall any of that. That was before they changed their attitude.
And Dotson's throwing a hissy fit.
Brantley lending a hand, trying to help Cam up, I think. And Ace is just rudely attacking.
Well, Haven came over and cleared that out. Keese fighting back.
Can't be nice to people. Trying to drive Cam back into the turnbuckle and does. Going to get the tag into Jasper. Cut off the ring and dismantle him is the way to go. Up and over. Snapmare. Vader Bomb, which he's used quite a lot here lately. 2 count only. Almost new tag team champions there, James.
You know, if this wasn't for the tag titles, I'd almost say it'd be more fun to make it a mixed gender match. Have Amy on the team.
I don't know about that.
Against Wynn.
You're more willing to put her in harm's way than I would be.
I've seen Amy Haven in the ring. She can handle herself. And
Well,
I've seen Wynn in the ring.
Jasper just seems to have developed a new personality tick that maybe not make that a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, there probably could be an assault charge if Jasper ended up in the ring at the same time.
Cover. 2, an Ace. Acted like he wanted to jump in there, but he didn't. Gonna bring Cam back to the to their corner once again. Trying to fight his way out. Reed eating some there.
Yeah, Keese has found himself in trouble tonight. Fans trying to get behind Keese.
Big DDT. And we might have new champions here. Cover. Oh, Ace Haven, luckily for them, made the save.
Now that is how you break up a pin attempt from the top.
Yeah, and he was up to the top and hitting him almost before 2. Tag out. Letting Cam get a little far back there. Uh-oh. Cam fighting back as best he can. That's the true Laurinaitis crusher.
Cam with a jawbreaker. Throws them into each other, and now a knee. The knee led to a DDT from partner to partner.
That's unfortunate. There should be something against that in the rule book. Ace inches from getting the tag here. And he gets there. Win Brantley in the ring?
What is Wynn doing in the ring? There's no Freebird rule here.
Yeah, I mean, if there were, you would know, certainly. And it's not like they're the Blue Brothers where they look alike.
We've got all 3 men in corners.
Ace directing traffic for Cam now. He'll join back in.
And they're crossing each other.
It's like the old planes where the bullets shot between the propellers.
Watch them go. They got to get tired at some point.
Or like the motorcycles in that big round thing at the fair. The Cube of Doom, or not Cube, Sphere of Doom.
All three guys in the same corner.
The referee not doing much to get Wynn out of there. Oh!
Wynn's deep in that corner.
Yeah, I think he got lucky on that kick. The other two took the brunt of it.
All three down. Well, I really am glad the referee's letting them go, though. I wouldn't want to see this end in a disqualification.
That would be very unfortunate for DNR. Brantley, he was trying to come help, but I don't think that's the way it's going to go.
Oh, a triple suplex there.
Brantley has been nothing but a hindrance to this point. All 5 men down. Fans giving the referee heck about it. Told him to do his job, and he just looked at him like, ah.
Oh, a knee that time. Running knee from Dotson. He eats a kick.
And Jasper gets his hands on Ace. Cover, 2, 3.
Oh, Jasper Reed.
So close to new champions.
Very close.
If they win, we should just cancel the main event, send the fans home happy.
Who's Jasper Reed guy? What's going on there?
Looks like, thought his wrist tape was coming apart, but I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh!
What?
Discus forearm.
There's something going on there.
Not sure what. Oh my God! We've got new champions, James Phillips. What a great night. What a great night. Hey, where you going? Stay here. We don't need you to stick your nose in this. What is Amy doing? Maybe she's going to go with the winning team.
Well, I mean, I could have swore I saw Jasper Reed had something in his hand.
I never did not see it.
Oh, wait, I just saw something.
You didn't see anything, James. You got bad eyesight. Don't do it. This is despicable. That's hearsay.
Roll Ace out. Let Cameron restart the match. So it's fair. And let's restart the match. Still for the tag out.
Wow. This is completely unfair. I didn't miss this when James was gone. Constant meddling. Just constant meddling. Jasper's got something to say to you. This is horse crap. Jasper. You should probably pay attention. What are you trying to do, James? Put your thumb on the scale, then add your forefinger?
Well, you know,
distracting this man.
You saw brass knuckles fell from his armpit.
I didn't see anything. Oh! That looked like 3 to me, James. I'm going to ring the bell.
Don't ring the bell.
Okay.
That's the referee's call, not yours.
Well, I mean, apparently anybody sitting at this table can just do whatever they want.
Well, I mean, I am the owner of the company.
What is Amy doing?
Wait, look at Amy.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Ace Haven back up. Wait, Ace Haven just beating the stew out of
As you would after you
ring.
saw a man kiss your wife.
Now the referee's calling for the bell. Well,
not sure what we have here.
Well, why the heck did I restart the match if it's going to end in a disqualification anyway?
Well, I think Ace Havens lost his mind.
I think Ace just said he didn't care at that point. He saw his wife getting kissed.
I believe Amy Haven told him to
Ring
kiss
the
her.
bell more. We got to get things under control here.
Some kid asked who was ringing the bell. That's the guy that has a hammer in his hand. What is happening here? Some dissension, perhaps.
I hate to say it, DNR wins by disqualification.
Well, they should be champions.
But they are not champions.
We would have had a clean finish if you hadn't interfered.
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch!
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
How about that? How about that?
He's been free with his words all night long, James.
Again.
You should be going to help poor Jasper to his feet here, James.
I don't know why.
All right. Jasper obviously cannot continue. We will get in the match in disqualification, but the winners of the match are DNR. But the titles do not change hands
Boo.
on a disqualification. So still, the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Modern Day Kings, Ace Haven and Cameron Keith.
These guys are struggling. Poor Jasper Reed, that's all I have to say. Uh-oh, Ace is coming after him. You better hurry! Hurry up! Oh! What is happening? Oh, it's about to go. Hanging on for dear life here. Woo! That was an awkward position.
Ref, you suck! Ref, you suck! Ref, you suck!
We ain't got no more referees.
Oh, man. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel as it is. Don't hold the bar down. Are you It's hard to do them all. You're the best referee here tonight. Nobody can take that. Another referee.
I believe y'all are going to have to pay for some counseling for me
My goodness.
after my near very painful experience.
I thought we were going to be flattened there for a second.
So I was just trying to hold it long enough to get out of the way. You know.
And then what was amusing to me is that everybody left the one-legged man on this side by himself.
You did save me.
Now we've got Alexander Lincoln making his way into the ring. Man, this is going to be, I have high expectations for this match.
See which one of them's willing to do what it takes to win.
Introducing first, the challenger, the dynasty, Dawson and his opponent, the new Era Wrestling Open Champion, the Alpha, Alexander.
There's one group of fans that booed both of them.
My people. Not a lot to cheer for.
Well, if you're a wrestling fan, you still got to enjoy a good wrestling match.
That's fair. I'm not excited enough about it to get real cheerful.
I can tell you were super excited with the way that bell rang.
I thought that was a professional bell ring, James.
Look at these two. They're getting nose to nose.
Yeah, I kind of, that's the thing, is I wonder where the intensity would be in this one, given that they both abide by the rules and such.
Well, I've seen both of these guys. They may abide by the rules typically, but they will do what it takes to win. I mean, we've seen Alexander Lincoln in a casket match, chain match,
true.
you know. He'll get violent. We've also seen Dawson Kimbrell in the past with strap matches. We've seen him maybe not be the fans' most favorite guy too. He used to be quite the arrogant and egotistical.
He does have one of those faces, you know.
Yeah.
Lock up.
Dawson got a haircut, turned into a Boy Scout.
He seems like he would be affiliated with that organization. But yeah, I will say, you know, you talked about how much improved Pierce has been. I give Lincoln the nod in the last, well, since I've been here at New Era, probably the most improved wrestler on the roster.
Well, definitely, and you probably saw his first match here, really. I mean,
early on, he'd been around for a little bit. I've been here just over 3 years now.
Yeah, and I think he started 5 years ago, maybe.
Gotcha.
But started late in his career, started at 36 years old.
Diamond Dallas Page years. Ooh, Batista wasn't much younger than that. Big shoulder tackle.
That's definitely true.
Who knows? We might lose him to Hollywood. Off the ropes. Goes under. Deflects the drop kick.
Look at him just swat Kimbrell out of the way.
I don't think anybody would have expected something like that.
Turn him over into a cloverleaf. I don't know if I've ever seen Lincoln use this move.
Can't say he has for sure.
Not known for his submission skills.
No. Pulling out all the stops, you know, you got to develop a different game when you're the champion. You got to be prepared for any kind of opponent and really try to go deep in the bag of tricks.
Well, and the target is on his back. I mean, you've seen lots of people come at him. Bubba Keggel's
Rhino even.
Rhino.
Not necessarily at him, but he was involved.
Cade Newton.
Yes.
They've had some tangles. Brother Asriel.
Yeah, they had a long-running feud, I believe, that led to that casket match you were talking about. Or the chain match, I forget.
Pump kick there.
Oh!
Oh, into a drop kick.
Heck of a drop kick. Reminds me of Bob Holly, or Alex Wright.
Well, and Dawson has been away for a while, but he still probably has the best drop kick in New Era Wrestling.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that, as much as I hate to say it. In control to this point, but taking his time a little bit. You got to keep your eye on the prize when the title's on the line. Another nice drop kick.
That drop kick's
Beautiful.
way up against the 6'6" Alexander Lincoln. I think that one popped him right in the nose.
2 count only. Admiring his handiwork. Oh! Drops the knee, cover. 2 count only again. Going to take more than that to wrestle the belt away from Lincoln.
Kimbrell very methodical in the ring. Dissects his opponent.
Oh, went for that knee again and nobody home. Going to the well once too often. Uppercut in the corner.
Lincoln definitely has the size, power advantage here, and known more as a striker.
I would imagine Dawson has the experience advantage. Not sure exactly how long he's been wrestling, but I would imagine longer than Lincoln.
Dawson would have the experience advantage, and he's been all over.
He's traveled these roads.
Taking a break over the last year and a half.
It feels like just over a year since he lost the belt. Big kick to the back. That one reverberated throughout the building, James.
Quite the kick right between the shoulder blades.
Oh!
That's about the 3rd time we've seen him drop that knee.
2 count only.
Lincoln, you have to say he's definitely resilient.
Oh! Big punches there. So I was trying to find some indication as to whether I had power at my house when I got home or not. Big kick to the side of the head.
I was lucky. Power was off throughout most of Jasper today. Never went off here at Swan Gym. Never went off at my house. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have a special power lines out there at, Phillips Manor.
In that ritzy part of town over there where the Phillipses live.
Where all the higher-ups dwell. Big kick there from, name went blank, Dawson. Said it 15 times already and just went away. Dawson, a little bit surprising here in how well he has been able to control this match so far.
He has, but he's working a slow pace, which I think is smart for Dawson. He's been away from the ring for a long time. What's his cardio like? I mean, he looks in terrific shape, but you don't know till you get in that ring.
Ring shape is much different. Got a chop there from Lincoln. You would think that the obvious cardio advantage would go to Kimbrell, but you never know.
I've seen guys look like $1 million and then they pass out in that ring after a few minutes.
It's like it's an animal of its own. You guys got guys like Harley Race that go drinking every night. And
you look back at
60 minutes.
Dusty Rhodes never was in the greatest shape in the world. Look at him. But
does the deal. But Dusty Rhodes could go an hour as well.
Yeah.
2 count only. Kind of wonder where Kimbrell's head is. He's been hard to read thus far in this one.
Well, you got to think, he's using a lot of setup moves here. You got to think he's looking for something big soon.
I think he's saying that he's about to put him away here. Let's see what he's got in mind.
Got him set up in a Sister Abigail type.
Kind of wonder if he was going to put him in a submission or something.
Lincoln, though, fires back. Couple of clotheslines.
Scoops
Here
him
you go.
up.
Big body slam from the top floor.
One of the tallest guys in New Era Wrestling. Trying to get that second win.
Lincoln goes to the corner.
Looking to whip him across, and does.
In.
Sidewalk.
Oh,
what a reversal there from Kimbrell.
Reversal into the reverse DDT.
One of the patented maneuvers of Lincoln, and Kimbrell had that one scouted out. He's seen that one a time or two, James.
And yeah, we have, and Kimbrell showed that while he may have not been in the ring with Lincoln before, he's been watching film.
They've never crossed paths. That's a bit surprising in itself.
Did they ever?
I don't know.
Even in the ring together at the Rumble this year. I wasn't here for that match, but
I want to say they were, but yeah, when you said that, I was surprised. I just assumed they had been across the ring from each other in some sort of fashion.
I don't think they ever have. I think tonight's the first time they've actually touched in the ring.
Two guys been around as long as they have. That's unusual for sure. Forearms back and forth. Oh.
Lincoln's a former tag team champion. This is his first reign as open champion.
Oh.
Oh, what a boot all the way up in his face.
They're really competing to become runner-up when Aiden Andrews takes the title. Oh! Cover. 2! I thought that was it, James, out of nowhere.
I did too. I thought that was it. Well, you mentioned Aiden Andrews. He's definitely next in line after his win tonight. But there's a whole host of people in that locker room that want to follow him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Bubba Kaggel, as you mentioned, making his intentions clear. Every other person in that number one contenders match has a pretty good say that for a title shot as well. Lincoln looked like he was considering using that belt on him. Here we go again with the DDT.
What a DDT
Cover
there.
2. And both men within a microsecond of losing here in this match. Both able to kick out at the last second.
Lincoln, though, still kicked out with authority.
Yes. He does have quite a bit of pride. I'll give him that.
And we've seen this time and time again from Lincoln. Like, he has gotten beat down in matches, and he keeps fighting and keeps fighting.
Doesn't know any better. Sometimes you got to save it for another day. Kimbrell thinks about using the belt as well. And he will say no.
But you did say earlier in the night, who's going to do what it takes to win this match?
That's really, to me, the most intriguing part of this.
And that's obviously what it looks like things are setting up to be.
Both of them considered using another means.
Lincoln with a drop down. He got
3. Oh, wow.
It's a 3 out of nowhere.
Here's your winner.
Very reminiscent of Owen Hart and Bret Hart. Or Bret Hart and Bulldog. Wow.
What a win out of nowhere. We were just sitting here talking, saying who's going to do what it takes.
That's almost what you have to do in a match like this, to sneak one out.
Both guys gave it their all, and both guys came within an eyelash of winning. And it takes a reversal into a roll-up for Alexander Lincoln to continue his reign as open champion.
You got to wonder what Kimbrell's thinking about his decision not to use that belt. Could have been a whole different story.
I hope, I mean, they're staring at each other. You got to think maybe a handshake here afterwards. Hard-fought match.
Oh, Kimbrell says no thank you.
Kimbrell walked past Lincoln, and he's getting booed. Kimbrell takes a look around.
Not the outcome he had hoped for, obviously.
I don't know. Not Kimbrell still.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what do we got here?
James, what's happening? Is that another masked man? Is that you?
It's not me. I told you it wasn't me.
Who could this be?
Look at this. Masked Man comes out. Wait, we see
Another masked man.
Ultimate Dragon comes out. Dawson Kimbrell taking his tape off, and he's walking to the back.
Who could this one
Is
be?
Kimbrell going to help Lincoln? No, he's...
Nah.
Kimbrell...
He's done his job.
Back.
He don't get paid for extras. Ah!
Oh, and it's Aiden Andrews.
Boom! That move that he won the #1 contendership with just took out the champion, and perhaps is a sign of things to come.
And he picks up the belt. And that tells me that the Dragon...
And if you combine the strength of all three of those guys, it's going to be hard for Lincoln to hold on to that championship.
Well, and you take the Dragon, he's got a lot of gold here with a champion of champions, Damian Saraton, and now if Andrews can come away with the gold, he's holding it up like it's going to be his.
Going to be a very formidable group to deal with for anyone here in New Era. And I would imagine Damian's on board with this as well.
Yeah, I would.